Hi there, I'm Teresa Dufour with your CT Style Express report. So you might have canceled a routine dental visit during the pandemic, but now is a great time to reschedule. Here to tell us exactly why from Gargano Family Dentistry is Dr. Ted Gargano. Nice to see you again, Dr. Gargano.
Good morning. Thanks for having me again.
So let's talk about scheduling appointments and getting into the dentist's office. It's something you really can't neglect, your preventive care.
Sure, absolutely. You know, it's oral health is part of our overall health, and routine dental visits like cleanings and checkups, a lot occurs during those visits. Not only just cleaning the teeth, it's a very important time for the dentist to come in and make sure there aren't any issues going on in the mouth. And believe it or not, a lot of people think, you know, what's going to happen in 6 months if I miss one? But a lot can happen. Actually, just last week, I had an individual who was in for a routine visit who had missed because of COVID and whatnot. And I actually identified a lesion on his tongue that we actually sent out for biopsy, and we're waiting for that to come back. So a lot of things can be identified. A lot of things can come up in that time period, you know, things as little as, you know, minor cavities that we'd like to fix, all the way up to the extreme, which is a potential case of oral squamous cell carcinoma or oral cancer.
Wow. And what about elective procedures? Are you seeing that come back as well?
Yeah, elective procedures. Again, there's a kind of a misunderstanding when it comes to these terms that we use, sort of elective, meaning a lot of people think that that's not important or something like that. What we want to, you know, make sure that they understand is elective means something that's, you know, we can choose to do versus something that absolutely has to be done at that moment. And elective procedures like fillings, different, you know, operative procedures in the dental world fall into that category. But again, fixing those problems are essential in maintaining that oral health that we need to get to.
And why would you say now is a good time to make your appointment?
I think right now more than ever, the dental office is one of the safest places to be because of the shutdown we had, you know, during the spring and summer months. We had to put in all these different measures to protect ourselves and our patients, like air filtration, making sure we're filtering the air through MERV 13 or HVAC, HEPA filters with UVC lighting that kill virus particles. And in our office in particular, we have 9 operatories. Each of them has HEPA grade filtration. We have 4 HVAC units, all upgraded with MERV 13 filtration and UVC lighting. So the air in our office is actually circulated. The entire volume of air is circulated every 10 minutes. So that's the biggest thing with transmission of COVID is stagnant air. And what we have here is a continuous movement of air through the office. And I know dental offices all over the state and country are doing the same things that we are.
Wow, it's so comforting for your patients. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Change of topic just for a second, Dr. Gargano. Are you familiar with the TikTok that people are doing where they're actually filing down their teeth?
It brings a smile to my face because I think it's hilarious, first of all.
Gosh, I mean, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
I know. It kind of is mind-blowing to me as a professional, and this is what I do. You know, unfortunately, a lot of people are pressured by different social things, especially social media is very, very, you know, you can get pressured easily by doing things on social media these days. So I think we have to leave it to the professionals. You know, I go to school for a very long time to learn to do what I do. And, you know, the specific topic in question is filing of teeth to make them look straighter. I mean, our enamel is the protective part of our tooth. You know, it covers the dentin, the nerve. And when you're filing away enamel, you're filing away that protective part of the tooth, and you can cause permanent damage. You know, unlike getting a haircut or trimming your nails, all that grows back. You only get one set of teeth after, of course, your baby teeth are gone. Right. And those have to remain with you for the rest of your life. So any changes you make to your teeth are absolutely permanent. So it is impossible to change those things short of some major dental procedures.
So leave the nail files to your nails, not your teeth.
Correct.
All right, Dr. Gargano, thank you for the information. Make your appointments, get your cleanings as you normally should. Learn more at garganofamilydentistry.com. Always nice to chat with you, Ted.
You as well. Have a good one.
Thanks.